All right, it is 5:15. Look at the whole crew here tonight. Mr. Mustachio is even here. It is June 17th, 5:15. I will call the meeting to order. Ashley, want to do roll call?
Peterson?
Here.
Lindberg?
Here.
Nippert?
Here.
Shaven?
Here.
Kroger? Here. Kelly? Here. Thank you.
We got the amended agenda. Everybody saw that. I don't think there's anything else.
Nope.
Is there a motion to approve the amended agenda?
Moved. Second.
Moved by Shaven, and I can, now that you're back, was it Lindberg second?
That was correct,
Okay.
yeah. I do have a body to the left of me now, so that.
He's got a mustache, but I can't see his mouth move either. So,
Who seconded?
Lindberg,
I did.
All right.
they sound like.
Roll call Peterson?
Aye.
Lindberg?
Aye.
Nippert?
Aye.
Shaven?
Aye.
Kroger?
Aye.
Kelly? Aye. Thank you.
Any conflicts, state them now or along the way as they occur. Under the consent agenda, these are all under one motion, one roll call. We have minutes of the June 3rd council meeting. Claims list 1340 in the amount of $94,868.09. Everybody saw all that? The larger amounts, any questions about those? Ashley, Jarvis? No? HMU Sewer and Landfill Reconciliation Report for May of 2025. Sheriff's Statistical Report for May of 2025. Approval of fiscal year 25-26 cigarette, tobacco, nicotine, and vapor permits.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
Well, New Year.
The renewal application for Dollar General Store 25409, Class B retail alcohol license. And then an amended application for Dollar General Store 25409, Class B retail alcohol license. Renewal application for Harlan Golf and Country Club Class C retail alcohol license. Motion
Second.
Motion by Nippert, second by Kroger.
Roll call Peterson?
Aye.
Lindberg?
Aye.
Nippert?
Aye.
Shaven?
Aye.
Kroger?
Aye.
Kelly?
Aye.
Thank you.
First up, under the other business, we have review the joint participation agreement between the City of Harlan and SWIPCO for the SWITA service beginning July 1st of 25 through June 30th of 26.
It's the same agreement we do every year.
Do it every year?
So
Just renew it?
just renewing.
Same
it.
amount.
Yep,
correct, yeah.
yep.
It's a great service.
I'll make that motion, Rep.
Second.
Motion by Lindberg, second by Shaben.
Roll call Peterson?
Aye.
Lindberg?
Aye.
Nippert?
Aye.
Shaven?
Aye.
Kroger?
Aye.
Kelly? Aye. Thank you.
Then we need to review and approve the street closing for Shelby County Fair Parade for July 10th, starting at 6 p.m., running through 7:30 for the fair parade, which I think that
Same route as
everything.
always.
Okay,
Yep.
I think everybody signed off on it.
Yep.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Nippert, second by Peterson.
Roll call Peterson?
Aye.
Lindberg?
Aye.
Nippert?
Aye.
Shaven?
Aye.
Kroger?
Aye.
Kelly? Aye. Thank you.
And then we need to review the order of local housing official and petition for title to abandoned property at 406 Tarkington Street.
Another property we're gonna end up with.
Okay,
It's in good shape.
anybody have any
A
questions?
little bit. It's decent. I mean, we can be able to recover the attorney fees and stuff
Okay.
like that if we go through that process again. So the first one was questionable
Yeah.
and we came ahead. The second one will be, it's the same process. We have to go through those
Okay.
and see if we can generate, cover expenses and clean up a little bit.
So, quick question on this in regards to that is, when and looking at the orders here real quick, that they're given like 60 days to complete, that's already been served to them and they have failed to meet that obligation, or the fact of that we're approving to serve them on this, they give them the 60 days to complete this?
From my understanding, they've already gotten it.
Yeah, the
Okay.
60 days to complete.
Is that why I'd seen the stuff that we had from the district court county, but I didn't, or district Shelby County, but I didn't see anything that was actually filed or anything like that. I mean, I see where it's signed and then Todd, but, or by Todd's included, but Jack has put that in as the building inspector and code enforcement officer, but I didn't know if that was going to be, we're presenting that to serve to them, or that's already been served on.
So once you for these, once you approve them, Jay and I have to sign them and I give them back to Jack.
Okay.
Then he does, I'm guessing he gives them back to Todd.
Todd will get to the additional process and go forward from there.
So they've been already had the opportunity to have like a hearing on this process? I mean, they've been served this, I mean, or how does that process, what's the next step?
I know they've gotten some type of letter
Letters
from,
saying to try to
Jack.
locate them and responding, they're not responding.
Okay,
that's what
so I
it
assume that's what it said, they've exhausted the opportunities to rectify the situation, so now we're taking the proceedings of
Yeah.
taking possession of the property.
yeah.
Okay. And there was 2 of them, if I remember correctly, or were we just on this one?
So we've done the 506 Pine Street.
Okay.
We just got 1310 Willow, and now there's 2 more on here that we're starting the process for.
Okay.
is.
Any other questions?
And the thing, the 1310 Willow,
Number 1.
it's already in opposition now.
That might need to be.
That's the
more clear
property
to
sitting
people.
out there.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of people interested in that.
If you want to change this
Okay.
in your.
Yeah, that was just my
Maybe
clarification, I wanted the fact that when
Which
I was reading through that, if that's already been done and stuff, I've
Yeah,
heard
we
we exhausted the
exhausted all options.
options.
But
Okay.
utilities are still there and connected, but they just aren't using them. I think that might have been.
All right, is there a motion
With ordinances.
on 406 Tarkington Street property?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Peterson, second by Shaben.
Roll call Peterson,
Aye.
Lindberg,
Aye.
Nippert,
Aye.
Shaven,
Aye.
Kroger,
Aye.
Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you.
Then we need to review the order for local housing official and petition for title to abandoned property at 502 Willow Street. It's the same process.
Yep.
Initiated.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Nippert, second by Lindberg.
Roll call Peterson,
Aye.
Lindberg,
Aye.
Nippert,
Aye.
Shaven,
Aye.
Kroger,
Aye.
Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you.
We need to receive and file Park and Rec Committee meeting minutes from the June 10th, 2025 meeting.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Kroger, second by Peterson.
Roll call Peterson,
Aye.
Lindberg,
Aye.
Nippert,
Aye.
Shaven,
Aye.
Kroger,
Aye.
Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you.
And I think the next item, we have someone here we can just badger with questions and grill with all kinds of things. Review the recommendation for an Eagle Scout project for 2 wheelchair tables to be placed at Pioneer Park. So Ms. Schleimer here to talk to council. Go ahead and step up there and tell us what you want to tell us. It's a great project.
I am Vivian Schleimer from the Troop 90s, Harlan Troop, and I would like to put in 2 wheelchair benches at Pioneers Park, one up on the shelter off of Pine Street and one down in the shelter by the pond. I have initially first thought of this idea from last summer. I went on a 2-week vacation and we had to push my grandma around in a wheelchair constantly. There's nowhere for her to put her stuff down. There's nowhere for her to necessarily eat next to us. So I decided this is what I wanted to do. And I thought it would be a great project for Scouts and Eagle. And then yeah.
We got, yeah, your pictures, they sent that to us,
Yeah.
and your plan, and how you're going to do it. If you guys have any questions for her to...
Vivian, are these additional tables and benches, or are we replacing something?
They're additional.
An additional? And how are you funding this?
So Jamie Sheehan will be pouring the concrete or doing the labor for concrete. Matt Bartleson will be installing them. And I will be fundraising for the purchase of the benches.
Very good, thank you.
Wow.
See, it's in the packet.
Yeah, correct. He's obviously having trouble pulling up in the packet that shows the pictures of that with the actual link on it from
There's some pictures with the issues I can,
Amazon.
pages of comic plans.
Did you see it?
What's the cost of them? Off Amazon?
$209. So for two of them, it would be around $400, a little more.
Okay. Do you have ways set up as far as that fundraising? Are you just taking donations within yourself, or?
I currently have a couple places that have been willing to donate money and have said, Vivian, just let us know when you get approved and we'll get it.
Okay. Well, Vivian, I want to do you a solid. I will, myself personally, I will pay for one of those benches to help you fundraising your project pending council approval in reference to that. And I thank you for the excellent job that you did putting that together in your proposal and then within your project. So, otherwise I can find a way to get a contact you or within you, June, to take care of one of those orders, or I can order from Amazon, have it delivered however you so choose to do it. Do they give you like a delivery update? Because I think when I looked on the schedule, it was showing like, is it gonna be a while before you can get one?
I actually don't know
Okay.
when we'll get them.
Okay. I'll give you my contact information, but I personally will purchase one of those in reference for you, okay? Thank you for that, you bet.
Nice.
I guess, yeah. I mean,
So
of course.
so if we wanted to reach out to more citizens in the community, how do you want to share how you want that money to come in for you? How do they get a hold of you?
I'll probably post something on like social media with like my phone number or something. Or not my phone number, but a way to contact me.
Okay.
Well, you can just, I'll give you my card, you can shoot me an email, and then we'll share with the council. The rest of the
Yep.
group.
Thank you.
Is that the same ones the country club?
That's, much of it has already been funded. I just need the benches. So,
So when this is approved, or if this is approved, how soon do you get your Eagle Scout?
I have to install them before I can get it. And then I have a couple merit badges to finish up before I can actually get my Eagle. But I hope to have it before I start high school
Nice.
in August.
Perfect.
Very nice.
You be a freshman this year?
I will be.
Awesome.
Okay, I would ask for a motion.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second Peterson's.
Motion by Peterson, second by Shaven.
Roll call Peterson.
Aye.
Lindberg.
Aye.
Nipper.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Nice job.
Congratulations.
Nice
Good
job.
I always got that, but I'll give you my card just as well. It's got my cell phone stuff, so whenever you're ready to do that, however you want to do it, just let me
May I
know.
have somebody sign for me to say I got approved?
Sure.
Yep. Come right around here, you can make it official.
I want right there to sign.
Just I'll get one of Kyle's blank checks and we'll get that signed up for you.
No, I did a good project.
Where do you
Here's the other
want it?
fundraising, just call when you get a chance.
Candidate, you promise.
Picture time, Mayor. We'll get out of your way.
Yeah.
I
Where do you want me
think-
to sign it? Counselor over here? No,
Yeah.
that's council of district.
Sorry.
Is it council or?
On.
Two benches.
That's just.
Is it the beneficiary thing?
Beneficiary.
Yes, that one.
That one?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
We're gonna take a picture.
Smile.
Yes.
I don't know if we can hold that, I don't know if it means anything to you. You bet, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Nicely done, Miss Vivian.
I can give you cash. Okay, Vivian, congratulations, thank you.
Yeah.
For those benches to get put in,
Absolutely.
he said after the park meeting. Maybe Christian says that he would be glad when those are in.
Oh,
He said that would be a nice addition.
thank you.
Thanks, June. Well, moving on to Resolution 2606, City Council, Harlan, Iowa, in support of Grandma B's Dream Playground Project. Everybody get a chance to read through that?
This is the one that had the,
So the CAD grant request and resolution we sent them the resolutions, like approving the budget that has the Grandma Bees project part of it, but they want a specific resolution
Oh, okay.
and support.
To go through.
Yeah, to
forward.
So they wanted, the county had to pass one this morning as well, so.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have to get one from the county, one from the
From us.
city to show the support of that. And the county, they will do the in-kind, which they say will be accepted for the grant, so like dirt work or removal of the playground.
Okay.
Yeah, so that will count. We try to use hotel, motel, they say no, dude.
Oh, really?
Because the funds come to the city and then they go to distributors, so they say we can apply for it, so.
What a catch.
Okay. All right, is there a motion on resolution 2606?
Motion. Second.
Motion by Lindberg, second by Peterson.
Roll call Peterson.
Aye.
Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you.
Review and approve the Allers and Cooney engagement letter, amendment number 2 to amend and restated Harlan Urban Renewal Plan.
So they came in yesterday and Troy was here. We went through the urban renewal plan and TIF options, and so we have to go through this process first, and then we'll be able to go through the questionnaire, fill out those questions, and then go to the next step of preparing for bonding and stuff in 2027, 28. So
We're
those are
gonna
kind of steps
add
that
some
we
places
follow.
to our urban renewal map, so we have the option to TIF.
Sure.
So-
Some of us, that's it.
Okay.
So,
Is there a motion to approve the engagement letter with Allers and Cooney?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Peterson, second by Lindberg.
Roll call Peterson.
Aye.
Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you.
City Administrator's Report, Jarvis.
Okay. June 3rd, at a Dream Playground meeting, we discussed about the grant that I submitted to the state, requesting $200,000. The state has requested additional documents, including the draft resolution for financial support from both the city and the county. The county approved theirs this morning. So far, we raised $740,000 and towards 1.15 million, our goal, so. We're thinking about probably starting the project this fall, if everything goes well, including the grant funds, so. Weekly meeting with Regional Water, Rural Water Association. They provide weekly reports on the water situation around the surrounding counties, just making sure that people are aware with what's going on out there. June 4th, we had a tornado disaster recovery meeting. It was a great meeting, well attended. They provided valuable insight from both insurance and government perspective. Emphasized the importance of being fully insured. They encouraged people to engage with the insurance agent, understanding their policy, and not just to depend on the FEMA or the government. So pretty much they do kind of like a one-on-one insurance class and make sure people are fully covered. Ask questions when you get your insurance policy and stuff. June 5th, Shelby County Emergency Preparedness and Planning Meeting. Each department had provided updates on their project. You know, we had all the departments around the town here, at Martu Hospital, EMA, the Sheriff Department, we had Fire Department, everybody. Todd Verlin was there too for the chamber. Just giving an update of what's going on in the surrounding town here. June 9th, let me see here. City Department had meeting and the library board meeting too. I had those two meetings. On the June 10th, Build Connection meeting with Katie Sanquist from the Martu Hospital. We had a Park and Rec meeting. Also, I took the ICMA virtual class Ethics 101 online classes. So, June 11th, we had a Wellness Alliance meeting at Martu Hospital. The group is focused on 3 pillars: eat well, move more, and feel better. So kind of correlate a little bit with what I'm doing with RPA 18, which is the mapper in Council Bluffs. They deal with secondary roads, parks, and driveways and stuff like that. So, and we talked a little bit about the issues we're having with Highway 44 and 12th Street, the crosswalk there at the Martu Hospital. So they say that potentially they might be able to provide some grant funds to take care of that. So just waiting to hear back from them.
You gonna build an arch down there so people will walk on it?
No, it's just gonna be a crosswalk. Yeah, stuff.
And
June
that should be
12th.
really cool.
Really long though.
HMU electronic board meeting and Shelby County Speedway meeting. We talked about incident response plan, preparedness and all that stuff. So we have another meeting also tomorrow at EMA basement. So June 13th, Events Commission board meeting. June 16th was urban renewal, which was yesterday. And today I attended the County Board of Supervisor meeting, and I participated in RPA 13 and 18 Zoom meeting, which I'm working with them in developing a comprehensive safety action plan for the DOT and RPA 18. So there's a group of us, 6 of us, we're going to be developing that. So that's all I've done for a couple weeks.
Not much.
Yeah, so they haven't been very busy at all.
Sitting around. Any questions for Jarvis? Any questions for Ashley? She's just okay, thanks, Jarvis. My report, I think Troy said he wanted to join in if I had lost my voice doing through these, so I have some recommendations for some more volunteers. Like I said, we always appreciate people doing what they do, because we have a lot of boards and a lot of spots to fill, and appreciate people stepping up and doing it and staying on once they've been on. So we'll start off here with reappoint Jeff Moser to Park and Rec Board for a 4-year term to expire in July of 2029. Do you have to do these individually, or probably, I'm guessing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Because they're not all on the same board.
All motion.
Second.
Motion by Lindberg, second by Kroger.
Roll call Peterson.
Aye.
Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you.
Appoint Scott Peterson to the Park and Rec Board for a term not to expire on July 1st of 2029.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Nippert. Is that Lindberg? Peterson. Peterson.
Take your pick.
His twins. Peterson gave us a second.
Roll call Peterson.
Aye.
Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you.
The mustache is muffling his voice. Appoint Lisa Hagemeyer to the Library Board for a 4-year term to expire July 1st of 2029.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Peterson, second by Kroger.
Roll call Peterson.
Aye.
Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you.
Appoint Andy Linds to the Library Board, a 4-year term to expire July 1st of 2029.
Motion.
Second.
I think that was Lindberg, motion, Shaven with a second.
Roll call Peterson.
Aye.
Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you.
Appoint Kaylee Coleman to fulfill the remaining term of Susan Finn on the Library Board, expiring July 1st of 2027.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Kroger, second by Shaven.
Roll call Peterson.
Aye.
Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you.
Reappoint Doug Hammer to the Board of Adjustment Board for a 4-year term to expire July 1st of 2029.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Nippert, second by Peterson.
Roll call Peterson.
Aye.
Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you.
Last but not least, reappoint Ruth Ann Grimsley to the Board of Adjustment Board for a 4-year term to expire on July 1st of 2029.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Lindberg, second by Peterson.
Roll call Peterson.
Aye.
Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven. Kroger.
Aye.
Kelly.
Aye.
Thank you.
A few changes, a few new appointments. That's good.
Yeah,
Nice.
lots of folks going to stick around till 2029. Shelby County Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Todd Valeen.
Good evening.
Todd.
Here, Todd.
Just some items to update you on, including what we're looking forward to on Friday, which is our golf tournament out at the North Course. We've got a good group of teams that have signed up. We've got a great group of sponsors that have signed up. We've got multiple hole sponsors that will be on the holes and talking to people about their services and their products as they come around. So, like I said, I'm really looking forward to it. We'll have our sign in from 4 to 5. We'll have our putting contest at 5:15, and then we'll tee off at 5:30. And we always have a quick meal afterwards while we scramble to get the cards all added up and see where we're at. So we have some ribbon cuttings coming up on Friday, the 27th. We'll be over at Sunset Scoops at 2 o'clock. I just saw today they came up with a brand new milkshake on their Facebook page, so come try it out. We have an ambassador visit on July 11th. That'll be down at the fairgrounds. That's our annual ambassador visit for the Shelby County Fair. And then finally on July 25th at 10 a.m., we'll be over in Elkhorn, and we'll be having a ribbon cutting for the new High Inn and Suites over there. So that's the old hotel that used to be there. It was purchased, it was remodeled. It's kind of like a part Airbnb and part hotel. So regarding the Shelby County Fair, the fairgrounds are looking for volunteers specifically for the Little Hands on the Farm and the Livestock Baby Barn. Those have become very popular over the last few years, so if you know of somebody who wants to help out and volunteer, just have them get a hold of the fairgrounds. We have a blood drive Monday at Murtu Medical Center from 8 to 2, and you can give Ruth a call at 755-4316 if you want to set an appointment. Thursday is the puzzle and game swap over at the library from 4 to 7. You can just stop in, bring gently used board games, card games, whatever you have, and folks will be trading them back and forth. Thursday is also the Roar to Harlan Bike Night. And then an event coming up on Monday the 23rd. It's going to be a poverty simulation workshop, and it's going to be in Torkelson from noon to 3. And what they're going to do is they're going to present 3 different scenarios that are good examples of people who are in the lower income bracket and some of the things that they face, and you'll have to figure your way through those scenarios to make sure that you come out, and not in the red as you work your way through them. So again, that's 12 to 3 at the Turkleton Center. And other than that, that's kind of the update for this week. Any questions? Okay.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks.
Joe couldn't be here tonight, so we won't have anything from utility company. We have Chief Deputy Eccles. I guess we've looked at your report. Anything you need to update us on?
Not that I know of, nothing crazy. I saw the report that was sent to you guys, and looks like we're staying busy. Our numbers are up from this time last year, so.
Good and bad.
Don't know if that's really a good thing, but we're getting stuff done, so. Nothing crazy on the horizon for us right now, though, so.
You fully staffed then?
We are, yep.
Nobody at the academy, nobody's,
Nope, we're fully staffed, and I guess that's probably more than a lot of places can say, so knock on wood, we stay that way, but you never know. So, if you guys have any questions for me about anything going on?
I don't think so.
All right.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you, sir.
Chief.
Comments from the public?
Vote.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
You just turned your shirt inside out, you're public.
Yep. I promise this will be quick. Just a couple fundraising opportunities coming up for Grandma B's Dream Playground. Well, this isn't one, but June 27th, concert at the fairgrounds. But June 28th is Kids Night at the track at Shelby County Speedway. And they've offered us a place to go there, have a table. We're going to help apply temporary tattoos, and we will be doing a 50-50 for Grandma B's Dream Playground at the racetrack. So we'll be doing that during the heat races and hot laps, and then we'll be drawing that at intermission. So that's a great place to go, and hopefully we'll have a good 50-50 drawing there. And then July 17th, we'll be doing the donut eating contest fundraiser at Roar into Harlan. And that will start at 7:30. We are still looking for contestants. We have about 11 people. We're maxing it out at 20, and we have 2 age groups. We have a 12 and under and a 13 and over.
And there's
So-
one for the kid.
And there's one right now for the 12 and under, so we're really trying to push, get some kids to the donut hole eating contest for the kids. Well, they got a chance to eat 20 donut holes in 5 minutes, you know, who wouldn't want to do that? And the winner can win $50 for the kids division. The adults are gonna eat 20 cake donuts in 5 minutes, or whoever's first. I'm assuming it's gonna take about 2 minutes and 57 seconds is my guess for the winner.
That's practice.
Are you at the top of the list?
I've got some ringers online, so we'll see what happens there. It's gonna be interesting. But the winner there can win $100. And then, you know, just trying to get awareness out there. And then the big one is July 19th at the Vets Auditorium, Veterans Memorial Auditorium. That's the Humdingers concert. And that'll be a free will admission. We will have food there available for dinner. And then we will have a silent auction with local artists and their crafts. So it's going to be a unique silent auction, and it's not just going to be, well, we're not going to have any gift certificates, just donated by local artists. Tom Walker, Herb Lang, and a bunch of others. I shouldn't have said any names because but it's going to be a unique craft or silent auction. Doors will open at 5 o'clock for that. 5:45 we'll do line dancing and 2-step lessons. 6:30 the Humdingers will start, and then we'll finish everything up about 9:30. So should be a great night, a lot of fun entertainment, and just another way of raising some funds for Grandma B's Stream Playground. So just want to get that out and say thank you to everybody who's already donated in that. We're just trying to make this final push to get something going this fall. So.
Thanks for the continued efforts.
Yeah.
Yes.
You betcha.
You and your
You
committee.
guys are steady.
Very creative.
Yeah.
Great committee that's putting in a lot of time.
Has everybody talking to one another like a pizza, beer type thing or event?
Are you ready for one?
Pizzas?
No, I'm just saying, I mean, it was a good turnout. I mean,
We need a bigger location.
I mean, if you could have, more tables or something like it,
We are planning on another pizza puzzle night. It's just kind of when all of these other fundraisers were just kind of falling into place, and so yeah, we'll try to do another one of those probably September or something. So
Did you do that at the Vets? That's what I was gonna say.
maybe
And do more like advertising ahead of time and try and just big.
there's options.
yeah.
We've got plenty of options, so it's.
Yeah, so we're there, double win.
Yep, you know, we could do a whole deal and, you know, have a band there too and have a whole event,
Yeah.
you know. So it's just kind of, you know, I will say the committee's getting tired. You know, we're putting in a lot of hours, and it's been a lot of years that we've been doing it. And so we're trying to come up with unique events and that, and hopefully we can get that push and get something, break some ground this fall, so. That's it, unless anybody has any other questions.
Park's still open?
Park's still open.
Haven't seen no cancellation notice come from
If we
the,
could remove the dome over Harlan and get some of that rain that's been skirting us,
Yeah.
I know.
that would be wonderful. But,
Maybe Atlanta can give us some.
all right.
Okay,
Thank you,
thanks, Tim.
everybody.
Thanks, Tim. Appreciate it.
Anybody else?
Does Tara want to speak, or? Ms. Tara, did you want to introduce yourself?
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Tara Painter. I'm the new library director. I come here from Glenwood, where I was public director there for 10 years. My previous experience to that was actually academic libraries, so that was a big change. Now I'm pretty seasoned. And wow, you know, hit the ground running with some technology issues that we got resolved finally. Patrons couldn't print, wasn't good, but we got that done, and I'm getting my C-Link, so have a lot of fun.
Awesome. Welcome aboard. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody up here have any comments?
When's the meet and greet for her? You remember the date?
They haven't given us a date yet.
No.
But soon.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Well, when we first reached out, they said, exactly that. Let's get our
Gotta
life
get some
together.
problems solved first.
No longer drinking from a fire hose. Right.
Any comments from the council?
Excellent job.
It's just nice to have all the smiling faces up around the table. All right, meeting adjourned.